Hello friend, this is Eva from Gent Fence. Welcome to our live show. Our company specializes in fence production nearly 30 years. Our many products have chain link fence, temporary fence, triangle bending fence, steel tubular fence, and so on. If you have interested in our fence products, don't hesitate to contact us. Okay? Then let me introduce our sample room for you. Okay? Okay, let me show you the first product. Let's see this. This is we call it anti-clap fence. It's also called 358 fence. Okay, why it's called 358 fence? We can see we can see the wire is 8 gauge wire, and the hole size is 12.7 millimeter by 76.2 millimeters. We can see the hole is very small, and we can see it looks like very strong. And we can see these three kinds of sample. We can see this one is fit in the square post, and this one is, we called it H-type post, and the third one is also the square post. We also can make the post like the I-type post. Okay, we can see the hole. We can see it can effectively prevent the finger or anything to throw from the hole. Okay, we can see in the top we use like this spike in the top. It can prevent the dangers. It can and ensure our safety. Okay, we can see the fence panel like this. This is the flat fence panel, and this one also is a flat. And we can see the third one. There have a triangle bending like this. It will make this fence very strong. Okay, you can see there. This product we call it 3D curved fence. It's also called triangle bending fence or garden fence. We can see this. We can see the post of the three kind of. And the first one we called it peach post because the shape is like a peach. And the second one is the rectangle post, and the third one is the square post. We can see if we use the peach post, we don't need the clamps, and we can see the rectangle post, the square post also need the clamps. About the clamps, we have the plastic clamps and the steel clamps. Okay, we can see the triangle bending fence all have the curve like this. The quantity of the curve, it depends on the height of the fence. And the fence we can use the steel base, or it can bury in the ground. It's all available. Okay, and the wire diameter of the triangle bending fence normally is 3 millimeters or 4 millimeters, and the hole size normally is 50 by 100 millimeters or 50 by 200 millimeters. It's all okay. Okay, you can see this one. This one is the fence gate. We have three kinds of fence gate. Like this single gate, we also have double gate and the sliding gate. because the double gate and sliding gate is very bigger, so we can't prepare the sample in the sample room. Okay, you can see the two kinds of single gate. You can see the inner we have like this, use the tube, and this one is use the wire mesh fence. And we can see we use like this lock, and it's very easy. Okay, it includes the lock, and this is the hinge. It's very easy to produce. When we produce it, we prepare the tube and cut the tube to our need size, and then welded them together, and punch the hole to install the lock. Then it will finish. Okay. Okay, we can see there. This product is the playground fence. We can see it. The inner we use the chain fence, and the post we use like this round post. We can see it's very strong. And okay. Okay, you can see this product is the steel tubular fence. About this kind of fence, we have two kinds of material. This one is steel tubular fence. We also have the aluminum fence. We can the fence panel we have two kinds of. One is use the clamps to install, and another is welded them together. And we can see the top. We punch like this triangle bending shape to prevent the dangerous. Okay, you can see this one is the airport fence. You can see it use the triangle bending fence. You can see it use the triangle bending fence. We can see it use the triangle bending fence. And the top, it installs the double arm, and we also can add the. Okay, let's see there. It's also the triangle bending fence. We can see, but this post is different. It's very different. We can see this post. We call it dovetail post like this. You can see it's the plastic anti-rain cap. And this one we call it roll top fence. It's also called BRC fence. You can see the hole size normally is 50 by 100 millimeters or 50 by 200 millimeters. Okay, and we can see the color of the fence. We can see this is the gray and the green. Normally the fence panel we use the PVC coated, and the post normally we use powder coated. Okay, we can see the next one. These two kind of also all the temporary fence. The first one it's very popular in Australia market. We also call it Australia type temporary fence. And this one, we can see the inner we use the chain link fence. It's very popular in American market. Okay, the whole size of the temporary fence normally we use 50 by 160. The whole size of the temporary fence we normally use 60 by 150 millimeters. And we can see the horizontal tube. The two sides we also flatten the tube. This design is This design can reduce the space when we loading the temporary fence. And the temporary fence is very easy to install because the temporary fence just use the temporary and the install packing and the weight of the temporary fence is very important when we loading it. Okay, we can see the temporary fence we use like these clamps to connection to fence panel, and use this plastic feet to fit it. And about the plastic feet, we have three kinds of. One is like this. This one is blow injection molding. Blow injection molding, and we also have Okay, the plastic feet we have three types of. One is like this blow molding, and we also have the injection molding and the steel base. We can see the blow molding we have many colors like this yellow, orange, and red is also okay. Okay, the next one is the palisade fence. We can see the top. We can see it's M shape. And we can see this one is also the plastic fence, but the post is different. One is like this square post, and this one is this one is H-type post. And the color of the plastic fence, we can see we can do many kind of colors. And if you are interested in our product, we can do many colors. Okay. Okay, then we introduce like this product, and it's called the Edge Protection Fence. This is our new design fence. You can see the color we can do like this: blue, yellow, red, and we can see we use the bottom. We use the flat steel, and to prevent anything to through the fence. Okay, the next one is the crowd control barrier. Different size popular in different market. You can see the color. We also can do many kinds of color. This one is yellow. We also can do red, blue. It's also okay. And this one is the aluminum fence. Just now we introduced the steel tubular fence, and this one is the aluminum fence. Okay, the next one is the chain link fence. We can see. The inner we use the chain link fence. The hole normally is 50 by 50 millimeters or 60 by 60 millimeters. And the wide diameter normally is 3 millimeters or 4 millimeters. Or if you have any other requirements, we also can produce according your need. Okay, it match with the round post. About the accessories, this one is need much more accessories. And the top, it use the single arm and with the barbed wire to prevent the dangerous. Okay, this one product is also the crowd control barrier. Just now we introduced one kind of crowd control barrier. That one is a yellow color, and this one we can see the surface treatment is different than before one. This one is galvanized wire and tube, but it's not the powder coating. And we can see the crowd control barrier include the hook, the sleeve, and the feet. We can see the feet. We have two types of. This one is like this. This one is a bridge type feet, and this one is a flat feet. Okay. The crowd control barrier is included like this: the vertical tube and the frame tube. The welded them is okay. Okay. Okay, we can see there is the small sample. We can see it's very cute, and we from there to introduce. This one is the steel tubular fence. These two kind of also the steel tubular fence we can see, but the difference of them is the connection type. This one is we use the clamps to fix them, and this one is we welded the vertical tube and the horizontal rail together. And the poster of the tubular fence we normally use 50 by 50 millimeters or 60 by 60 millimeters, and also can do 80 by 80 millimeters. Okay, Okay, you can see there have many kinds of anti-clap fence, like this one. This one is the fence panel is the semicircle, have the semicircle, and it uses the steel clamps and with the square post. And this one is also the square post, and the clamps it uses the flat bar, and the top we use the spike like this, and this one is another kind of spike like this. Okay, and this one the post is different than before. This one is the H-type post. It also uses the flat fence panel, and we can see this one. The inner we use the razor bubbled fence like this, and it also uses the flat bar. Okay, we can see this one. This one is use the H-type post, and the top we use like this razor bubbled wire, and we add the electric. We add the electric to ensure our safety. And this one we can see it uses the I-type post. This is the most strongest kind of post. Okay. Hello friends, this is Eva from Gent Fence. Our company specializes in fence production nearly 30 years. Our company mainly products have temporary fence, triangle bending fence, chain link fence, tubular fence, and fence gate. Okay, today I will introduce the fence gate. Okay, we can see we have three types of fence gate. Like this one is the single gate. Okay, about the fence gate, we have three types of. Like this one is a single gate. We also have the double gate, the sliding gate. Okay, because the double gate and the sliding gate is very bigger, so we can't prepare it in the sample room. So we can, I can show the single gate to you first. Okay, we can see these two single gate. We can see the inner is different. This one, the inner is vertical tube, and this one is wire mesh. Okay, we can see this one. All the inner tube size is normally is 20 millimeters by 20 millimeters, and thickness normally is 1 millimeters. Okay, about the frame pipe, we can see the frame pipe normally is 30 millimeters by 50 millimeters, and it also can 40 millimeters by 60 millimeters. The thickness we can do 1.5 millimeters, 1.8 millimeters, or 2 millimeters. It's all okay. And we can see the post like this. The post we can do 40 by 40 millimeters, or we can do 40 by 40 millimeters. It also can 60 by 60 millimeters. And size of it we all can produce according to need. Okay. Okay, then we can see the vertical tube. The distance of the vertical tube we can do 100 millimeters or 120 millimeters. It also can do 150 millimeters. Okay, we can see this one includes the frame pipe, the inner tube, the post, and like this one is lock. We can see it's very easy, and we can see the we can see this lock can increase the lifetime of the of this gate. Okay, this one is the inner with the tube, and we can see this one inner we use the wire mesh. We can about the wire diameter now we can do 3 millimeters or 4 millimeters, and the whole size of the fence panel normally is 50 millimeters by 100 millimeters or 50 millimeters by 200 millimeters. It also can do 55 millimeters by 200. If you have your size requirements, we also can produce according to need. And the frame pipe of this one, it also is 30 millimeters by 50 millimeters or 40 millimeters by 60 millimeters, and thickness normally is 1.2 the thickness of it normally is 1.5 millimeters, 1.8 millimeters, or 2 millimeters. And the post of that one normally is 40 by 40 millimeters or 60 by 60 millimeters. Okay, and we can see we will use like this hinge in there. Okay, you can see the production. Okay, you can see the surface treatment of this one is always powder coated. About the production process, it normally is we prepare the raw material tube, and we will cut it to our need size like this, and then welded the frame pipe, and we also need to punch the hole to fix the lock in there. We need to punch the hole firstly, and then finished welded. We need the powder coated. Then install the hinge like this. Okay. About the production process of that one is firstly we need prepare the wire material and the tube material. Firstly we will cut the wire to our need size and then weld it. And this wire we normally we need the PE coated, and the free pipe, the post, we need powder coated. And we can see in the middle, it also have a middle tube. It can make the gate more stronger. Okay, when we packing the gate, we will use the bubble plastic packing it. It can make the fence gate more safety. Okay, this is two kinds of single gate. We also have the double gate. Okay, we can see. This one is the double gate. We can see like this. This is in our stock. We only produce like this one. The gate we also can add like this slit in it. It can increase its premiums. And the size of the double gate, normally the length normally is 3 millimeters. 3 meters. The length of the double gate, we can do from 2 meters to 8 meters. All is okay. It can according our need. And the height of it, we can do from 1 meters to 2.4 meters. All is okay. And about the double gate, the inner we all can use the tube and the wire mesh. And the size is similar with the single gate. About the surface treatment, we have two kinds of. One is black wire and tube, welded then hot dipped galvanized, and another is black wire and tube, welded then powder coated. About the powder coated, we can do many kinds of colors. Like this one, we can see it's black color, and we also the popular color is the green color. And if you have another color requirement, we also can produce. And the powder coated is no ammo cure. Okay, this is the double gate, and we also have the sliding gate. It's very popular, and we can see this is the sliding gate. We can see this is all the sliding gate. Our sliding gate is a whole system design with gate panel, gate post, and the bottom wheel, and support wheel in there. And it also needs the motor. It's a modern residential. Okay, the size of the sliding gate normally we can do the height. We can do from 1.8 meters to 2.4 meters, and the length of the sliding gate normally we can do from 4 meters to 8 meters. Okay, the inner we also can use like this inner tube, and we also can add the wire mesh and the chain link fence. All is okay. Okay, we can see the detail in the bottom. We have like this wheel to make it easy to turn, and this one is in the top. It also have like this needle wheel like this. It will make the fence panel smoothly to turn. And this one is the motor. This one also in the bottom the wheel like this. And the and the sliding gate will also have two kind of surface treatment. One is black wire and tube, welded then hot dipped galvanized, and another is black wire and tube, welded then powder coated. And when we packing it, we also need to use the bubble plastic or the plastic film to packing it. Okay, then I introduce three kinds of fence gate. This one is the single gate and double gate, sliding gate. Okay, if you have a fence gate, if you have a need in fence gate, please. If you have a need in fence gate, you can contact us. We will give you a professional advice. Okay, bye.